We're live.
Hello.
It's a delirious Friday.
Yeah.
Exhaustion has set in. Thus the decision for the mustache to stay.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
You got used to it so quickly.
I did. But I told you, it's like, I feel like I have a secret boyfriend.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, it's like...
Better leave before Josh gets home.
Yeah, my husband's going to be mad if he sees you here.
I swear. I still, woke up this morning, getting ready this morning, and I finally, kind of opened my eyes enough while I was getting ready, and I looked in the mirror. Oh, Jesus. Every time. It gets me, too.
Yeah.
So, anyway, we're back. We had 24 Hours of Mayhem went live today. Matt and I posted our 4 tech builds. It had been in the background for a few videos.
RE, I took a vacation day for Monday. No reason. Just don't want to deal with a Monday next week.
Nice.
I love that.
That's a score. The no reason part made me think of my movie choice last night.
Oh, I was so mad at you for that. I'm sorry, but if I'm in the middle of a show...
I made her pause whatever show she was watching so she could watch what I was watching for a little bit.
With no sound.
Which you don't need sound. But it was the opening scene to Rubber. And she's like, what is it? What is this? And then she finally realized it was Rubber. And
I said, what is this? Why are you making me watch this? What do you want me to get? And he was like, just watch it. And I was like, why? What is it? Just tell me what it is. What is it?
That's what you do to me all the time. You just yell my name and then you make me figure out what you want.
Okay, well, I'm not making you watch clips from the opening of Rubber that literally make no sense. That's why I didn't even know what it was. And I didn't even know what it was. I was like, oh, this must be from Rubber.
No reason. Barry G.
I'll tell you.
Nicole may not have been Princess Cupcake, but she's Princess Peach now.
Yeah, well... So, Josh told the story, didn't you, about the Pilates machine?
I did. At the very end of the stream on Wednesday. So it was late. But it's a Friday stream, so I feel like we can tell an inappropriate story earlier.
Oh, yeah.
We have a Pilates machine in our bedroom. And some of you may not know what that looks like. But my packaging girl, head of packaging, her sister invited her to go to a Pilates class. And when she walked into the class and saw all of the machines, it clicked. She goes, oh, that's what that is. Because we have one of those in our bedroom. And for however many years she's been house sitting our house, she thought we had an elaborate sex machine in our bedroom.
And I would literally rather die than someone think I had that. But she texted me the other day and asked me, why do you let your husband do this to his face? And I said, well, it's for the sex machine we're role-playing Mario.
So I said I was going to walk in the house and hit her with a turtle shell today.
But, come on. I would literally rather die. J.R. Lawson, thank you for the $5. The Flying Cars trivia episode was great. Thanks for that.
It was fun. And you know what? I've watched that movie so many times now that I've realized how good of a movie it is. So,
Yeah, Stockholm syndroming you.
It was... I'm just saying, such a good time. But yeah. So, Matt and I, like I said, we put up our 24 tech hours of mayhem videos today, and honestly they were really well received. We didn't really know because it's an on-road platform. It's not necessarily our normal base, but I think we both did pretty interesting projects with them. Although Nicole, she really liked the little Factory 5 hot rod that it was, and then she saw what I did and she goes, oh, you ruined it. Thanks. She was like, hot rods are cooler.
Yeah, it was cooler when it started, but then, yeah.
Thanks, babe. Any bets on Josh's girly drink tonight? Well, matter of fact, it is cold brew coffee tonight. This would be my, I don't know, 6th or 8th shot of.
Josh, how about you don't do that? That's gross.
I know. A lot of coffee today.
Will the Reefs
And a Red Bull.
99 Micro be good for the SCX 10.3 dig or not?
Yes. Yes. It's a pretty decent choice, I believe. I'm not 100% sure how it mounts up into there. I don't know, because that mount had something kind of weird and it had a servo horn thing. Otherwise, it would be a good servo for it, but I just don't know about how it would all like mount well and things like that. I couldn't answer that specifically for you.
You only think that is a good movie because you watched Rubber. Anything's good compared to that, exactly.
Oh, man.
Absolutely awful. What is FWIW?
For what it's worth.
Oh, thank you. Cole's right. Hot rods, street rods are awesome. Thank you, Chris Kelly.
I fully agree, but...
Chainsaw uses a Micro 99 on the dig in his Capra and it works great. Art says you guys both nailed it. You reminds me of a Moonshine runner. And Matt's looks great, but he drove it like a Volvo. He should shotgun a seltzer instead of all that coffee. We don't have any.
Yeah, no seltzer tonight. And I was so tired today that I was just like, I'm not stopping for anything.
And I didn't get it
because
when I was out today.
I would probably pass out on stream. I had to get up early today to unload a container. And yeah.
Wow.
I was cranky.
And I had to get up early because somebody portaled me at 6:45 this morning.
Your other boyfriend?
Yeah, my 5-year-old boyfriend.
Early, he means 9. Act like, what's early for me? So I needed to be out of the house by 6:30 today, which is early for me. And I got out of bed at like 6:20-ish. And I was in my Jeep on the road by like 6:35. So did pretty well. I beat the container there, which is all that mattered. Had to beat the trucker. So, yeah. You know.
Coach D's here. Hi, Coach D. Thought Ramathorn was into RC cars, but it's Josh.
Say car ramrod. Who wants a mustache ride?
Yeah, there you go.
What? Yeah.
How do I get just the bedsides for Phoenix?
You're in luck. Today. That was one of the boxes that was removed. So, those will be available in both pre-painted to match the RTR colors or clear if you want to paint your own. So, I think I got everything done on the website. So, it's just a matter of getting final photography done. And I would expect those Monday. You can hold me to that. Monday sometime. You'll have bedsides, not interiors yet, but you will get bedsides. So,
what new products were on the container? And I had to get to the shop at 4 this morning, but that's Eastern.
4 this morning Eastern time would have been when I was going to bed.
Yeah.
Like,
getting a container of cool RC stuff must be awesome. Did you actually touch the boxes or just supervise?
I was on the forklift. So.
Do you guys take phone orders at Vanquish?
Nope. Has to go through the website. Nope. Everything goes through the website, all processing. We don't, like, credit card stuff over the phone is just like one of those.
God, we used to do that all the time. I know. No, I'm just saying,
right.
No one does it anymore.
Yeah. It's just like, yeah.
Oh my God, Dale.
Jesus, thank you, Dale C. Jesus, my wife just gave me the stash cut last night. I'm pretty sure we are on the same schedule. Is that a men's version of a menstrual cycle?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I was driving back from lunch with fam, and for some reason, the topic of a creeper van came up, and I was just like, you know what, I could cut a mustache tomorrow. And he's like, don't do it. And so I did it.
He should have said, yeah, you should, and then you wouldn't have done it. Menstrual cycle, yes.
Menstrual. Yeah, perfect.
Were you in his GTR?
We were in the Lexus Prius thing.
Oh, I forgot. He still has. I thought he sold them.
No, that's his daily driver. He drives that more than
Yeah.
any of them.
How much for one of those chassis you built, or how much to buy one of the jigs off of you?
How the chassis? You're talking about for the class 1 here and the jig? I mean, if you would like to build one with the jig, like I don't have the chassis for you, but I mean, if you just wanted to build one of the cages, I'm sure I could make that happen for you.
What do you think of the Pro SCX 10 Pro?
So I drove my SCX-10 Pro at our local comp last weekend, and it performs well at a lot of things. Side hills well. It's got some weird kind of torque twist to one side when it's a certain way, but I really miss my portals. Like the portals for my comp stuff is class 1, class 2 stuff. Like portals is with our terrain, it's what I prefer. And the steering of the F10s is pretty rad. So I think I will stick with my comp rig. But honestly, out of the box, to be able to have something like that you can just build and then have a solid base for it, they did a fantastic job. Yeah, there's some changes I'll make to mine, but you know, if for a solid axle choice or a straight axle choice with no portals, fantastic. So, he has an RLC car on the bench. Yeah, I want to show you guys all this. I did post a reel about it already, but I already showed Nicole this. This came in the mail today. It was my most recent, well, I wouldn't say my most recent purchase because it takes a while to ship these. I bought this quite some time ago.
It should be your most recent purchase.
So, the Hot Wheels. Cover your face for a minute. Cover your face. I have Hot Wheels to show. Monte Carlo, 1975. Chevrolet Monte Carlo. It is the Lowrider. And let me remove. So, it's got the real sweet lowrider style paint job, and it's got a detailed painted interior. It's got some subs on the rear deck lid, but the suspension also comes out, and you can take it all the way out, but you can also like 3-wheel it, or bring it way up if you want. Either way, it's a super sweet little Hot Wheel. So, pretty awesome.
Volracer61 said, got my Vanquish tools yesterday and ordered a TGH Link bit tool. The Vanquish tools are even better than MIPS.
I love our tools. I stand behind that as well. Hope you like them. So, donk dork. Where's my donk? It's around here somewhere. Donk.
Alright.
That's a Hot Wheels donk. An actual one.
I love that one.
I know, it's so cool.
It is cool. It's so cool. We are not drinking tonight.
Just coffee.
Just...
I can imagine how long Nicole will be able to handle that.
What?
Huh? Me only drinking coffee. A little bit on the stash there. See, a little leftover. What was the comment on Wednesday? Womb broom?
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, I know.
I don't like that.
With the
I don't like that one.
So, the Porsche will still, of course, be my focus for the weekend. I've got a lot to get accomplished still, but I've got all the metalwork on there. I've got a sample rear tail light in there that's printed out of solid red rather than the translucent, but...
Oh my god, hey!
Oh my god, hey! Squints.
I just found my
Palladores.
Rebel Blind Guy RC lowriders from the late 90s. They don't make them anymore. These also have working moving axles. I have the Impala and the S10. The S10 also has a moving bed.
Yep. Lowriders.
Muffin duster. Okay, that's not as offensive. Like, that's not as offensive.
Really?
No, that's
Okay.
like, okay, like, sure. But, like, no, I don't like the other ones. Just like, I'm good. Gunner, thank you very much. Hello, all. And Nicole, tonight's code, hashtag Josh's dumbest adult hobby ever.
Thank you, Gunner.
Is it?
Is it the word? Oh, I don't know.
Troy Gibler, thank you for the donation. I have an extra set of F10 portals. What chassis would be good for a class 2 rig?
Hold on a second. Let me pin this. Thank you, Dana. That is your code for satisfiedjerky.com. Use the whole code with the hashtag. You can save yourself 10% at Satisfied
Go
Jerky.
order some jerky.
Go get jerky. Mango habanero is...
Or the original is my favorite.
Nicole loves the original. It's really, like, original jerky. It's just really good jerky.
It's the best jerky ever.
But the mango habanero is fantastic.
For you,
The
sure.
Carolina Reaper was the last one I had. That one I need to have a drink handy because otherwise it just keeps building and then it gets to be a little much. But Troy Givler, our Missouri friend, I just built Gunner's Brazen Scale ATL for the F10s. It's such a easy build to get going. They perform well. I have all the 3D print files for it. If you wanted to, if there was anything that you needed that, to complete it. I've seen your name purchase files on my website a bunch. I've got files I can give you for that if you wanted to build that. And again, I've built 2 of those now and absolutely love it. So.
Okay. Are SCX 10.2 axle internals compatible with Vanquish products, rock jock housings?
Yes, exact same. That is a bolt-in application. So same gears, axle shafts, everything.
Bought my Pro Kit and was wondering what spare parts you would stock up on from the product catalog as they fade into the sunset.
There's nothing that will sunset on that. Everything, like the axle shafts and all that stuff, is the exact same as the F10 straight plastic axles, so nothing changes there. There's literally nothing that you need to stock up on. The VFD, standard VFD transmission's not going anywhere. There'll be parts for that. There's nothing that you need to worry about going away. It's just that kit. Unless you wanted like an extra body for the shelf or something like that. That could be a thing, like later on. But I don't know that would be anytime in soon. So it's really just the kit that's gonna go away. So yeah, other than that, don't worry about anything being unavailable.
Gunner, we have been doing hot foods at work lately. Bought the Armageddon. Everyone in my office had hiccups or choice words. It was glorious, so thank you. That's hilarious. Tom Bajek?
Bayek?
Sure. Thank you. I want to build a class 3 around a VFD twin. What axles chassis would you recommend?
I'm not just like a massive Brazen fanboy, but I'm talking about doing the same thing. Now I want to play with the high-low chassis that they have, and I'm thinking that I might do the high-low with F10 straight axles with it. But I don't know about the VFD in there yet. I'm gonna have to play around. I think. I don't know. So. But I'm kind of in the same boat, and that's kind of the way I'm thinking about doing one of the, what do they call it, chopra, where you chop up the capper cage and you put it on top of a high-low.
You're a brazen hot boy.
Yeah, I know, right?
Jeremiah, thank you for the donation. There's a 93 Chevy Caprice for sale near me for $3,000. It's completely donked out. Trying to decide if I should get Rock Pirates RC flat rail. No, get
the
that.
Caprice.
Yeah, for sure.
90. Oh, Jeremiah's in Iowa. We could road trip back.
For sure.
Do you think it's road worthy? 93, like I wouldn't be able to smog it here. So we'd have to we could drive it to your parents.
Yeah.
We'd license it in Kansas.
Yeah. And then...
and we'd just road trip it back.
Oh, that would be the worst road trip.
I know.
You know how many times you would break down? You know how many times?
Trying to go up the Rockies, just...
I would have so many, water tanks in the back for radiator. Be like, no, that would not be fun. In the middle of the desert? Nah. Fish built, thank you so much. Just wanted to say great video today. Really like both builds. I got some LODC wheels for my Hot Wheels, and I'm opening. My wife is giving me the look.
I don't know what that means. I'm new to the Hot Wheels world. Can you explain what LODC wheels means?
Do you hear that?
The dog?
No. Oh, it's me. My ears are ringing.
Cool.
I thought that you heard it for a second.
Oh, just because I
Yeah, like you did that, and I was like, wait.
think it was a pressure thing.
Okay, maybe it...
Weird. I just had like that needed to pop my
Okay,
ear thing.
maybe I was like, that was weird. There's one, Lacos. I was wondering where you were. I haven't seen you for a while. Hope you and Auntie are doing good. Yeah, I am hearing voices always. Dude, can I ride in the trunk? But you're right. Vlog it on YouTube. You'd make enough to cover repairs.
Maybe. Jeremiah's in Minnesota. That's right.
That's not
But
that
still, that's
far.
not bad. We could
fine.
get down to Kansas easily enough.
Yeah.
Park it in front of your mom's neighbor's house.
Oh,
We'll just leave it there for a month.
yeah, take the oil off the gas or the cap off the oil.
Yeah, and just put a spot in front of her house.
Yeah.
She's not a nice lady.
The worst.
LEDC wheels are metal wheels with rubber tires. Upgraded wheels for. Okay, I gotcha. So do you snip the axles and do the press fit, or do you do the drill and replace? Like, I'm a little bit into it, but I haven't done it.
RC Masked.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one.
When will we see you at Beat the Creek?
That is one that I really want to get to. I just like
Isn't it like in like?
Kentucky,
Oh,
like an area we would love.
yeah.
Like absolute, like one of our favorite, like Tennessee, Kentucky, Carolinas. Like, I've never done any of the Virginias.
Me neither. But Jeff lives out there, doesn't he?
Does he?
Yeah.
So like, it's one like this year I would have loved to get to it.
Yeah. Drive the Caprice to Beat the Creek.
Sure, the Legends in Vermont. I've never done Vermont either.
Ooh, Vermont would be fun.
The Northeast I've done like very little.
Yeah, just New York.
New York,
You've
Washington
never
D.C.
done New York.
I've driven through there though. Pennsylvania, New York, whole deal. So, yeah, Beat the Creek is going on right now.
Oh,
That's
fun.
right. So it's one that I would have liked to have made it to, but it's just bad timing this year.
We have no timing this year.
We have
if
no
it's not
timing.
scheduled, we're not doing it because all of our weekends are full.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that is no joke. Sookie's over here in the window, just about to try and tear down these blinds. I feel like
No,
she is an alien.
Josh is giving off major smile if you love men prostates vibe.
Movember.
Oh, I was like, that's kind of rude. But yes, get your prostates checked. I don't know.
You know. Yeah. Talk Josh into a road trip up the Oregon coast. Oh, that's like Oregon, Washington. That's an easy talk into because, excuses to go visit friends up there. That's. Is Matt serious about coming to Axial Fest this year? I'd like to meet him. He has been talking about it seriously. Matt's not usually a real jokey type. He's very serious. But
Yes, get your prostates checked, but not at the local bus station. That's that's just great life advice. It was like my dad's best friend turned around to me one time. And I just was home on vacation and I walked downstairs and they were listening to music and I was like, hey, Tom. And he was like, hey, Coley, don't smoke cocaine. And I was like, gotcha, bye.
thanks, Tom.
And I left. And that was it. And that was the extent of it.
Huh.
Yeah, so don't get your prostate checked at a bus stop and don't smoke cocaine.
Exactly.
I've never done either of those, so we're good.
Okay.
You have not showed this off.
Showed what off?
This.
This?
Yeah.
I mean, not in its current status. Of course, you'll see it in the weekly series. The metalwork is attached. The windshield frame is still not. I still have to sand it. Hopefully I can get it attached this weekend. The cage is bolted to the chassis.
Stay away from bus stuff in general.
Not into bus stuff.
MX304 in there when you need them. Which I always think is like a screw size in my head.
Yeah.
That's what I see as a screw size, right?
Yeah, like M3x4.
Yes, and so whenever I see that, I'm like, what screw size is that?
So, current status of the Class 1 here. Cage is attached. Bumpers are currently attached, but not cut to length. They're still long. Sliders are on. Rear bumper also on. Engine in place.
Motocross, MX, and he
Yes.
was 304.
Aha.
I tell people it was a screw size. That's good thinking. You know why I like Reddit so much?
Why?
Because of people's screen names.
Ah. Yeah.
Like that one that I told you today.
What was that one?
Poop Truck 69.
Yeah.
But they had like the best comment ever. But seriously, Evan Moore, thank you. Seriously though, get checked. My dad was recently diagnosed with prostate cancer, underwent surgery for it on Wednesday. He's doing good now. But seriously, you're right. You should.
It is good life advice.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself.
Please.
Brought to you by Josh's Mustache.
Wear sunscreen.
And wear sunscreen.
Are those Liberace rims on that port?
Not sure where you're going with that one. Stabby.
No. Jeremiah Salver. Oh, thank you for. I'm sorry, I was mistaken. It's a 1992 Chevy Caprice wagon.
They went 8,500.
Okay, this is still we're still.
This
in
isn't
my-
reasonable.
No, we're still
not
we're
It sounds like it could just be more reliable at that price.
And a wagon, though that's my fave.
I know, a Caprice wagon. I'm just
I could have an
saying.
alligator paint job on that.
Like,
What? No.
don't hear it. There you go. That one. It's so close. Sometimes you just get to clicking.
Yeah. As a member of the SOBAS, Society of Beard and Stash, dig the lip heater.
A lip heater. So
Did
many-
that exhaust gonna hang up?
I mean, it definitely like is visible. Like you can see it
Did
right
you ever see
there
the
below.
Skittles donk? No, but that sounds amazing.
It's right there at like.
Oh, I would have a wagon. Hit the like button, folks,
Yes.
from our favorite mod.
You're playing favorites.
Oh, never. But like our
She said it.
ride or die.
Yes.
Always here. Always here for you guys. Phoenix. My good friend Jason. Is the livery Donkey Kong? No, but that'd be sweet. You're all my favorite.
Now, Nicole. Alex is the OG mod. We know that one.
Right.
So,
What's a good replacement microserver for the... I don't want to talk about that anymore. The DIG and the STX 10.3 besides Spectrum.
I honestly don't have a real good answer for you on
Wait,
that
what
one.
does this mean? Ship the wagon to Discount Tire, codename Joshy?
I don't know what that means. I don't know. I did have a really interesting sponsorship request.
Checking in from Oakland.
Oak.
Wait,
the Bay
Phoenix's real name isn't Phoenix. It is not.
I know. It throws all of us. for a
Josh's
loop.
name isn't really Harley.
Yeah. Not a first or last or middle, anything.
No. He saw one time. Thought it was cool.
I used to have leather pants, so.
He was like, I had 6 kids in my class named Harley, so.
Everyone say hello to Suki.
Yes, it's up.
Cat butt.
She's fine. Josh's actual name is Harleen. Yes. I'm looking at a Charisma Subaru Brat for my buddy's kit body, but I really like the
My
look of...
builder's kit body. Okay.
What did I say?
Buddy's kit body. It's okay.
The new J Concepts Corvair. What? They made a Corvair?
Yeah, they did.
Why would you pick the ugliest?
So there's a.
Isn't it a rear engine too?
Yes.
Why did...
I agree. That is the response that most people would have if they weren't aware that there is a large YouTube channel, a full-size channel, that built an off-road Corvair. It's a huge channel. And he built an off-road Corvair called the Morvair. It's Matt's Off-Road Recovery, MORR. So they called it the Morvair.
The Flex Seal truck you had addressed a Discount Tire?
I don't remember. It's been so long.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember. But
Denim fiber projects and use a Daisy Duke theme.
oh,
That would be amazing.
denim fiber. That's something that
We could do that. That's like reduce, reuse, recycle. We'll just
exactly.
use your old jeans that I. Chris Maxwell, thank you for the donation. I used to live in Memphis, and there was a peanut M&M's donk, a KFC donk, and a Kool-Aid donk.
So evidently that was things. That was a thing out here in Northern California as well before I moved out here.
Fishboat, I would never let him ride out here. You're right.
And evidently the other big thing at that time is that people put lots of speakers like in the grill of their car, so that it played outward while they were like driving around.
Yeah.
That was not a thing for
Oh,
me.
yeah. But you weren't. I mean, Omaha wasn't like
Listen.
Kansas City. I'm just saying. Squints Palador, thank you for the Assless Chaps Fund. Oh my god, hey!
All chaps are assless. They're just chaps.
You're the only person who would correct somebody on that.
Otherwise they'd be pants.
Yeah, you're the only person who corrects people on that stupidness. Bull Racer 61, thank you for your donation. For your Hot Wheels addiction, unable to get death water today at grocery store, watch Vice Grip Garage on YouTube about driving questionable vehicles several hundred miles.
Oh, yeah.
We want to do the...
And thank you for your you had done a super thanks today on the rally build. So thank you for that.
Wow, that's a thing?
Yeah, like people can like donate on just a regular video.
Wow, thank you so much.
So, but yeah,
Ryan Davis, I have tried that before.
I feel like we could kind of be able to hop across the country, like from like friends to friends, without having to go too far between possible stops. But I just feel like it's getting to the top of the Rockies. That's the challenge. That from Denver over 80, or is it 70?
Well, why wouldn't we
70.
go down through
Albuquerque like we did before? Because you still have to go up Flagstaff.
I know.
In Flagstaff, I feel like I have more friends in that like Colorado, Utah area.
Oh, he sent us a picture.
Let's see. Oh God.
Not exactly what I was thinking, but like that's still sick. I would still drive that. Like it's not my, but like absolutely, 100%, I would.
That's pretty clean. 116,000 miles is all. That's not bad.
Oh, because you can't go that fast in those wheels.
That's really not that bad. Wonder if he'd take 7. I'm just saying.
Yeah, the odometer is probably really off because of the wheels.
Oh God. Well, yeah.
Does that
would
happen?
be that. Oh, it does. Don't you remember the Jeep?
I didn't remember it messing with the odometer.
Yeah.
Just being
It was
not
like
hard to drive.
6-7 miles an hour slow at 60. So we're probably over 200K on that guy too.
Oh.
Josh pulls up to work Monday in a donk. Oh, I would definitely do that.
And then it would get stolen immediately.
Oh, yeah, we'd have to stand outside of the office, just keeping people away. Back!
have to put that little kid on it.
Oh,
They
the
put, like,
the
please
kid in
do
trouble.
not touch.
Oh, I thought you meant like the slow children one.
No, the one that they put on the car shows are always like, they're
Yeah.
like Raggedy Ann, like this. Like, please do not touch. And I never understand why that doll makes you not touch. Like,
Yeah. So, Nicole and I recently talked about a donk.
we always do.
Like,
it's the only thing I
both of us would actually be into it. Like, not as a joke.
When I donk, you donk, we donk. Yeah, we do need a company donk for advertising.
You know what? I don't know if it's the image. I don't know if I could sell that to everybody there. I think I'm the only one there who's all about that donk life.
Listen, guys, there's 4 wheels on it, 4 wheels on this.
Yeah, let me just say.
Steering wheel, windshield, like, we're good.
I wonder if I could fit the trike in the back of that. If I could. Man, so the mini bike scene is real big out here. Like in this area in general. It's not my, how would you say it? It's not the scene I would normally like possibly run into. It's a whole different group. And I feel like I want to take the trike to one of the
Art.
deals. Like I want to go to one of the...
Oh, yeah, but I know, but it has to be, like, done well first.
I know. I feel like when your dad's here, we should tear it apart, get it over to powder coat.
Yeah, agreed.
It'd be a good project.
Yeah,
We could get into that.
yeah. The mini trike game is for the men, though. Do not touch dolls and cowboy shadow cutouts rule, the old man car shows. I know, why? I mean, that's something like a scene I've been in since I was born, and
Right.
that's literally
And it's
never changed.
Never changed.
No.
They went from not old men to now old men, and it's still the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can Google what a donk is, RC Master. It's
Oh.
basically just like
So technically, a donk is
Usually
it's supposed to be like specifically an Impala of a
G-body.
certain. No, like those are like not technically donks. Donks like one type of thing. They just call multiple types of car. It's basically like a car that's lifted on big wheels, a donk. It's not technically correct. I know.
no, we're not taking the trike to Colorado because we are flying.
Yeah, we're flying to Colorado, so.
And when we take it, then we don't get space to put anything else.
Yeah, well, for all of
Johnny,
them.
yes, I am coming to Colorado. 71 to 76 Impala. Thank you, Perry
Yeah.
G. There you go.
That is technically the vehicle you have to be an actual donk, but semantics,
Right.
you know. I'll offend the rest of the purists.
You think there's a lot of purists?
Donk, yes.
There's purists in everything. Stop trying to ruin stuff. Let people have fun. Just saying. I agree with you, Art. Hello, RC Patina guy.
What's happening? But yeah, you know, I don't even know. It's been a long day.
She said she wants to talk to you about my obsession on RC cars, but I said Josh is like 2 times worse than me. I have a hard time believing that. That means you're bad. I would say he is like 150 times worse than you. You guys just don't see it all.
Yeah. You may think that I'm pretty serious about it by this YouTube channel. What you don't know is it's much worse.
Yeah.
It's much worse than it appears.
Yeah. Keeps the ball joint industry thriving. The donks.
Yeah. It's funny, you know the guy whose rig we ran for We Rock, the Jeep, the Jeep TJ, like that we went and competed with at nationals and all that.
Oh, yeah.
He owns an off-road shop down in Arkansas. Come get you some is the name of the shop.
Perfect.
And that's an off-road shop, the whole thing. But in reality, off-road shops, they gotta hustle to stay in business. And where they've found to do extremely well is by building proper donks, like properly engineered drops so that it keeps good suspension geometry and road handling. Like, because normally these guys are just like, lift it and
Bags.
like,
And
it's
yeah.
not done right.
No.
But they do it right.
And they're like, "Dunno."
yeah, and the wheel folds under. It's just terrible.
I have 26s on my truck. Is it a donk?
Ooh.
How many RCs per cubic yard?
There's only
We have like 5 cubic yards in this house.
yeah,
So.
like cubic yardage is of
100.
a premium. So sometimes like the area here that you see where they're like in the wall and well spaced, that's the least dense area of RCs that I have.
Danny would like to know why the VS410 Pros are discontinued and will there be a replacement?
No plans for a replacement at this point. It's the second oldest model that we have. So it came out in
Moving
July
on to
of
bigger and better.
Yeah, July of 2019. You know, it's an expensive kit. That's not necessarily the focus of the market. So staying, you know, it's just things change. You know, it's done some things that are different now that are, you know, better in certain ways. So it's not saying, you know.
You guys at the Chris Maxwell, nah, they tens, but I keep them clean.
I'm trying to see how that will be.
What about 2012s on an F-150 on 33s? What would that be considered?
Ooh, that, I mean, that's just OEM now. 20s, 21s, 22s.
Jeremiah says I'll pick it up and deliver it to you in Colorado.
I'm just like, whew, a bro truck. I think.
Oh, good. You got a rat rod kit from RC Everyday. Beat the Green.
Oh, nice.
Very cool.
Very nice. Yeah, I covered that on the news, a couple weeks ago now? RC Everyday's. RC Everyday, good, big YouTube channel. And they came out with a kit if you want to build an actual rat rod. They came out like a nice 3D printed front grill / shock mount with a radiator. Pretty cool. Wow. If you want to build an on-road rat rod style thing.
Tom said, I didn't know you did We Rock. I used to compete in Mod Stock X Rock, and the RC has started scratching that itch.
X Rock, that was before my time. I did We Rock 3 years total. Mod Stock as well. Geo Tracker first, which was a lot of fun. And then the TJ after that. So, a lot of fun. And I did RC first, and then I was spotting on the We Rock side. And honestly, it was just like driving an RC car. You're just telling it where to go. It's just sometimes there's a delay between what you say and what it does.
In the interest of chasing the money, my friend opened a speed shop. 1 year later, it was a full-blown donk shop. Guys do donk drives on I-95 at night. Hashtag Southern Florida.
Yeah. That's right. They do donk masters here in town at the drag strip, not too far from where we are at. And it's, what's that? Sac Raceway, is it just called? Yeah. Right?
I think so.
Sac Raceway. But if they do that again, we'll be there.
Yes.
So.
Would an Outrunner work well in a straight axle Phoenix?
Say that again?
Would an Outrunner work well in a straight axle Phoenix?
Sure. Absolutely. It'd drop right in. Yeah. The X-Rock is current East Coast. Oh, bigger than we were. Oh, interesting. Is that out at do they do that at, what's the big one out there? Not Dayton. What's that big park where I can't remember.
When you need a spare house for your RCs, you know you have a problem. Okay, John.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Oh, his shop was on Top Gear.
Oh, that's
sick.
Yeah, no kidding. Let's see. Stagemeister's pretty sweet. I'm trying to get my bud to go in. Yeah, you can get 2 of them, $2.99. Why not? Windrock that? No, that's not the one I was thinking of. I'm thinking they race U4 there as well. They also did We Rock there. I can't remember though. What was my dream donk build? It'd be a G body. It'd be like truly, it would be an actual Grand National donked
Yeah.
with a modern LS twin turbo in it. Just to like a true
Yeah.
Grand National that you can ruin properly, just to make everybody so angry. But that would be it.
Yep.
Yeah. Donk, you know exactly.
I see you're also a troll.
You know?
Nobody who's not a troll cuts this shit onto their face.
Yeah.
Casey Kreller, thank you for your donation. Happy Friday, y'all. Axel number 22 followed me home today, picked up the SCX10 Pro. Any suggestions before I sell something?
No, it's just a super simple, easy build. There's nothing real.
Yeah, Josh's dream is to absolutely piss every diehard off. Exactly.
Build it with the servo on axle, I guess would be one of them. That would be my recommendation. Build servo on axle.
Oh, JD's RCs, I'm so excited for you. I won a Phoenix straight axle RTR from Operation 11 Charlie this week. I'm excited. This will be my first Vanquish rig.
Hey, congrats.
And from Operation 11 Charlie. That's awesome.
Congratulations.
RC Patina guy, thank you for the donation. I need one of those Hot Wheels that you got, Josh.
Yeah, it was on the red line drop. They sold out really quick, but they are on eBay. They are a lot more than I paid, though, so this was obviously a good investment.
Sell lock cages. Get one for Josh's Clippers. No, I haven't.
Seen those? What? Oh.
Does that need a low pro servo?
Doesn't need. I put a Raw 500 in mine.
Josh Spenlove says, not gonna lie, it's growing on me.
I put a Raw 500 in mine, and it does hang a little bit down there, but not so much that I noticed it as an issue, even though I still like my portals for the extra clearance, so doesn't.
Can I see your Baja Bug?
My Baja Bug? Oh, wait. Do you mean my Tamiya Baja Bug by chance? Or the carbon one? I don't know which one you mean.
Did you run Stagemeister on the asphalt at all? Curious how the buggy tires.
So,
that might have been Matt that has the Baja Bug.
Yeah, that might be. I have the Tamiya Rally Bug, and then I have a carbon fiber bug body.
I've been trying to get him to do a Baja Bug.
So the Stagemeister, you'll notice that a lot of those clips were didn't get a lot of running footage on it because I was really hucking it around quite a bit, and we ran into a couple issues.
Yeah, because you walked out and came in and said,
well, that was a different one.
Oh. James Camillo, thank you for the donation. What size Little Novas for Vanquish Class 1 Falcons?
The 419 Little Novas. I think, and I run well, depends on the weight of your truck, but they have 419 Little Novas. Those are the ones that maybe they're the 425. I'm pretty sure they're just the 419s, the ones that I ran. And I ran soft front, medium rear on one truck. And then this one, I'll probably go soft in the end. That's likely my plan. But those are the foams that I will inevitably run on here.
Oh yeah, you never said the weird sponsor.
Oh yeah. So there's a tire company, full-size tire company, like a tire distributor. And they sent me an email and be like, hey, we'd like to do a collaboration. And I was like, okay, well, what is your idea? They're like, so the idea is that we either want to have you do a race through one of our warehouses or do some sort of race type thing, with their name on the side of the cars, that type of deal. So I was like, okay. So I looked up, I was like, the nearest warehouse is Texas. And then it's like Texas, the Northeast, and then Florida. And I was like, I guess I could fly to the Northeast and then make Matt come down. Texas, if it was closer to my brothers, that would make sense, but it wasn't that close. Or go to Florida, which if there was a Cletus event, maybe that would make sense. But I was just like, huh. So I have to work on that today. But it was just real interesting. They knew the channel in the background, and
Let's
they're
do it.
It's like,
I want to go. Harry
figure
G,
this out.
thank you for the donation. Did my Mojave trip last weekend and had a blast. Definitely taking crawlers with me next time. So much awesome terrain down there.
Yeah, there is for sure. I've never done a lot like in the Mojave area though. It's really just been a drive-through area for me on my way to Vegas or
Shut up.
that type of thing.
SFL says I was hanging out with Vanilla Ice tonight. Dun, 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 dun. But all I can ever think of is the Queen song when that.
Oh, whenever I hear the intros, I always think it's Vanilla Ice, and then it turns out to be Queen or
Yeah, I see. I always think it's Queen, and then it ends up being.
yeah, like
Look at Alex. Cool. It is cool.
of course Alex. He's like, I don't think he made any of
He had
his.
an awesome hydraulic lowrider. See, you could do Easter Jeeps and crawl with Deluxe.
I don't know what that means.
Michael Messes, he won an Arma Creighton S6 from a raffle at RC Cars and Coffee a couple weeks ago. Traded it on a straight axle Phoenix. Nice.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's actually
A really good deal.
pretty.
Will
works out.
S6 and 2 links fit Capra skid plates?
No, well, the actual. No, they won't. I think they're different all around for the most part.
Easter, Jeep, Safari, and Moab.
Yeah, but isn't that past? When is Easter? Easter's happened already, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a while ago. Yeah, I should know. I probably should be more. I was like, I'm pretty
Will
sure.
the S6 and 2 links fit the Capra skid plate?
I mean, they might technically fit in there, but they're not the right link lengths. So, like, you should get. Like, don't buy an SCX 10.2 link set if you're using a Capra skid plate and trying to put some sort of axles on there. It's not the right setup.
What wheelbase is that?
Currently, it's at 12.3. The plan is to shorten the rear by like, God, I can't remember, 200 thou or something like that. But something in that area.
Hobby Room, you should definitely do that. Put a trail truck gathering together.
Yeah, I don't know what area you're in, but
Is it Delray, Florida, Palms Beach?
Palms Beach.
I was going to say Palm Springs, but then I was like, I don't think that's right. That's here. Palm Springs is here.
Correct. West Palm Beach is there, right? Is there an East Palm Beach?
Florida.
Is there?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I was wondering.
Palm Beach is in Florida. And
West Palm Beach, right? Or is there Palm Beach too?
Aren't we saying the same thing?
West Palm and Palm is different.
Oh, I don't know. Shut up.
So, about the carbon fiber Baja. I mean, I just have the body. I don't really have any plans for it. Like, I'll either maybe one day use it or I'll sell it. But right now, I don't have any plans to sell it.
And you're probably not going to use it either.
And I'm probably not going to use it anytime either. Anytime
So
soon
you
either.
should definitely sell it.
But, I mean, it's a cool body.
Yeah.
It's super durable because it's nice and thick.
Neat. You're not going to use it. You don't need it.
But, you know, it's just like a savings account here. Like if
You know what would be nice? An actual savings account.
it's just like if, you know, one day if I need $400, I'll you know, trade it up on a deal. It's another thing. And
I gotta fill my one. What's a savings account? Something RC people do not know about. Super fun.
I'm fiscally responsible. So, yes. Turn the Bug into a Formula off-road. Those are fun, cool kind of thing, but I just don't think I could ever see myself. I just never been like, I need to build one of those. You know what I mean? I'm just going to sit here and flex out my Class 1 because did start on the interior this week, though, getting the design kind of flushed together, and all of that should be coming along. Struggling through a few things. I need to make some progress on it. We'll see. Are you going to paint that grill? This grill? No. No. I don't. This isn't the final wing either. This was a test or a mock-up wing. It's just 3D printed. It's just stuck on there. I mean, final one will likely be 3D printed too, but this one's just double-sided taped on for the current time. What is fiscally responsible? 27 days. Phoenix, shut your mouth. I don't need that type of negativity in my life. My wife just reminded me that Josh was on tonight. Proud of her. She knows my habits. That is funny. Like, aren't you? She obviously had wanted some time. She's like, don't you have something to watch? It's Friday. Go do that. Don't bother me. How do you? Swamper talk. I obviously cannot contribute to that conversation. I too am fiscally responsible. Proceeds to buy a new camera. Yeah, I mean, fiscally responsible. That's just, it's all relative, of course. And like sometimes a camera can be a investment. I mean, there's 3 that are looking at me right now. 4 cameras looking at me right now that I know of. Fiscally responsible is buying, but not unboxing, so you can sell when they're worth more. My wife just walked in and said, "When the hell did he get a mustache?" I'll have a beard back by Monday. Scale news, it'll be like normal again. Probably. Or very close to it. Let's get a peek of that. I can show you that again.
Oh, my friend Paul, the RC Underdog, thank you for the donation.
Hey, what's up,
Currently
Paul?
at the park with my 1030 Bronco, doing my best not to scratch a body. What would be a good material to make a soft top for this thing?
Ooh. I would try and find I would go try and find some sort of just canvas, right?
Yeah, you can get that. I mean,
At Michelle's?
Michael's has it. Just like regular, like that canvasy stuff.
Trying not to look.
Josh is fiscally responsible. The Carbon Baja Suki's college fund. Ripstop nylon. I was going to say somebody else here probably knows better.
Oh, yeah, like parachute material. That would be even better because it's super lightweight, nice and pliable. So, yeah, that's what I would do, parachute material. Or just cut up a parachute that you have at home. I mean, all of us have one of those, right?
Just call your dad.
Call my dad. He's not using his anymore.
No, he's probably got a couple. I'm sure they're cut up for other things, though.
Yeah, I'm sure he used it for some sort of kite fishing type situation.
Some sort of, there has to be something.
Ooh, a kite. Cut up a kite. So many ideas just flying around in here. See, get it? Flying? Parachute? Kite? Ah. Small windsock.
A garden flag, maybe.
Yeah, see if you have any squirrel bedding. And then...
Brennan Sanders, hi from Australia.
Hello.
I'm in Colorado, just curious where the comp is going to be. Always looking for new places to wheel.
The comp is going to be in Red Feathers, which is west of Fort Collins, about an hour. Fort Collins is just north of Denver, about an hour. For major landmark things you may be familiar with.
Ooh, an old umbrella, parachute pants. I like this.
Got any Zubas you can use?
Yeah. Definitely not fiscally responsible. I just started working on my 75 Datsun 4x4 again today. I didn't even know they made
Datsun
4x4s.
4x4? I did not know that there was a Datsun 4x4 either, I guess.
I don't know how I feel about that. Got to keep mine when I bail on the wife.
Jeggings.
Josh, I picked up some AR-45s for my Winnebago. Ooh, fun, Adam. Do any AR-44 parts fit on them?
No, just the gears. The gears, the knuckles are a little different. The axle shafts are different. Everything is actually different.
Shut up. Russell Warlick, thank you for sharing. That's the new long-time lurker, first-time post. He said, I work in automotive and we got a Falcon tire display. It's a 4.19 Vanquish Wild Peak.
Yeah, we sent them.
What?
Yeah, we worked with Falcon on the release of this tire when
Well,
it was.
I knew that, but like,
but no, like we.
now they're using that for your display.
Oh yeah, we like. So, on the display, it's got this little cardboard insert, like the full size one.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna make a miniature one to put in there. We're like, can we put those in all of our tires too? They're like, yeah. And then they made these little miniature metal wire racks that are like their displays. Yeah, we sent, I don't know, 1,000?
Yeah. That's
2,000?
awesome.
So yeah, that's super rad. But yeah, it's, they sent them all out. They went to all the stores for that time.
I
think
love
the,
that.
the
But
high
thank you
volume
for
stores.
Thank you for sharing that with us also, because that's super cool.
Yeah. So.
I feel like people get scared to comment, and they're like, we don't want to comment. And I'm like, just comment. It's fine.
Type it.
Just type it. We love you. We have no judgment here.
Type it.
So has your dad blown anything up lately?
Not that I'm aware. I only hear when things go wrong. I always assume he's blown something up recently. I just don't hear about it unless it was a problem. So, but yeah, you can't stop him from blowing things up.
Yes. I found out today that the costume designer of Idiocracy was looking for a dumb-looking shoe and found Crocs before they became popular.
Yeah.
That's the reason they look so dumb. Nobody would wear them.
Let me tell you how many times I
You're
was
right. We have
sent
no
that
judgment unless you're Nicole and drinking while building Legos. Well,
yeah,
you can always have judgment for me, Dale, but, you know.
I was sent that Idiocracy thing quite a bit over the last, especially because they're orange Crocs in Idiocracy, which didn't help any. So, yeah.
Hobby Room, I love this. The mountain bike trail, they're talking about plates, is down in southern Florida.
Yeah.
Hard to find a network since my buddy Mike shut down his hobby shop. Now I use RC vocabulary. Also, I hear they gather at Markham Park. They're trying to find places,
Oh,
but
yeah.
like that's cute.
I feel like we need to go do Florida stuff. I feel like we're missing out. We need to go to the Keys and
Yeah.
ooh, F1's in Miami this weekend.
It is.
And so,
Go to Disney.
no Disney.
Only because we don't want to go to Disney. Because I don't want to be around that many children that aren't related to me.
Yeah, I just there's nothing at Disney for me. Like, oh, it's May. Oh no, it's Cinco de Mayo. Oh, wow, I almost made a really dumb post today. I thought it was the 4th today, and I was gonna make a post saying I've still never seen Star Wars.
You should.
It's not today.
You should.
That would have been because yesterday, May the 4th.
Yeah, I know. But, like, you should. That would be hilarious.
I know.
Actually, if you did it today, it would have been way funnier. You shouldn't have said anything, because that would have been really funny if you did it the next day. Like, thank you. See, Dale go, like, is behind it. Yeah, but it would have been even better. Thank you.
Yeah, no. Either way. It's Revenge of the 5th today. What is that? Oh, because Revenge of the Sith?
Josh, just take some bath salts and save the cost of a plane ticket.
Take some bath salts and go fight your neighbor. Let's, like...
Yeah, just go walk out in front of your building downtown, about your shop. And
just go hang out.
Welcome to Florida, minus the humidity. Just kidding, Florida's beautiful, I'm sure.
Yes. I've spent a lot of time in Florida.
I mean...
Just not in the last 20 years. Oh.
How do you live that long? First of all, Shane Jenkins, it's not been that long, and we weren't alive. I don't even think I was alive when Star Wars came out.
I think I was born.
So that's why. Oh, he said I'm 45.
I'm not that far behind you, but still. I don't like sci-fi that much.
Oh, I love sci-fi, but I do not like 3-hour long movies.
Oh yeah, that's
Or if you like, I feel like you have to watch all of them. Like you can't just watch one. Like I don't like to be told what I have to do. So like
I feel like at this point it's like a performance anxiety. Like you have to watch them. You haven't watched it, and it's like I can't watch just one of them and then not, and then be like this is. I feel like it's easier to say I've never watched it than to watch one of them and go,
I feel like you
I didn't
have
like
to
it.
put effort into not seeing Star Wars. Like you could easily just bump into it. No, you don't.
I mean, I've seen Pulp Fiction 300 times, but I've never seen the Star Wars. So you didn't watch Titanic? See, whenever I think 3-hour movie, I just immediately think of Dances with Wolves. It's just Tatanka.
I don't think I've ever watched that either.
I remember it was 2 cassettes.
No, thank you. No, thank you. Yeah, you've seen all 387 Fast and Furious. He can recite all 387 Fast and Furious movies.
Yep.
By heart.
And I've seen each of them 387 times. So that's how I haven't bumped into Star Wars, is I've been too busy rewatching all of the Fast and the Furious. I still remember Titanic. Titanic was also 2 cassettes. Yeah, exactly. Were they called cassettes?
VHS.
VHS, yeah. Are those still cassettes?
I don't know.
Or just a tape? I don't know.
No, our cat is not named out. Oh, it was Dale. Never mind. He knows. It's just so Matt. So I can, every time we have this conversation, so I can hear Matt go, Suke.
Suke.
He does it every time I hear, and I'll like hear him in the background and just start laughing, like, oh my god, because they'll be talking about Suki, and then he's like, Suke.
VCR, video cassette record. Thank you. Yes, that's what I thought. Thank you. Thank you for reinforcing my. So it was Lonesome. I remember Lonesome Dove. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I use ChatGPT to give me new ideas for Fast and Furious. That's such a good idea.
Fan fiction.
What? Oh, is that what it is?
Like, you know.
How many times have you seen Flying Cars?
I bet I've watched it 6 to 8 times. Something like that.
I had some Google credits expiring tonight. Bought Flying Cars with it. I would have let them expire.
Tell me you've seen the spoof. No, I have not seen Spaceballs either. Again, it's not something like against Star
I don't.
Wars.
Yeah, I think you have to watch
But, like-
Lonesome Dove as a kid. Like, I don't know that it's an option for you to
Well,
not.
like for us especially, because like we were cowboys growing up.
Well, yeah, like, but
You
like
know,
you
like
have
I
to.
wore boots and a cowboy hat, and we had horses.
Yeah,
and
but like it's just like it's Lonesome Dove. Like,
it's Kevin Costner. I mean, you know, saying. But yeah, I've seen enough like Star Wars things and Spaceball things that I get the memes.
St. Augustine. Ooh, beautiful.
So
And your peasants followed you with coconuts.
so
What about like? No, we don't watch Star Trek either.
nope, not my jam. I always just think of the Reading Rainbow guy whenever Star Trek.
Oh, LeVar Burton.
Yeah. Yes.
You can go.
You say you don't like sci-fi, but the crap they do in Fast and Furious series is pure science. You bite your tongue. you mean Reading Rambo? I refuse. See, none of these comments, like reading these comments now, it's just Labyrinth and Blow.
I was
are my
about to say
top two.
Labyrinth.
Labyrinth is pretty good. I did like Labyrinth. I don't know that it's a top one of mine. Blow is absolutely one of my favorites. I've also seen that one so many times. Like
It's gonna rain. What? Oh, sorry.
wow. That was a Fire truck moment.
What?
I saw a fire truck today.
No. I just.
You just hit the reset button. Yeah. Where are you at on the Hobbit and Lord of the Rings? I've never seen them.
Me neither.
Never seen either of those either. Never seen any of the Harry Potters, or any of the Lord of the Rings. The Hobbit, isn't the Hobbit one of the Lord of the Rings? Josh was an upscale cowboy though. He had his ring over. No, not in the slightest.
No.
Josh is not a nerd, geek, or dweeb. The Godfather, not. I mean, I think the original, but like not enough that I really. That one I should watch again and like get, because a lot of those types of movies I really enjoy. I just haven't watched that one as much. Waterworld, yep, seen Waterworld. I remember thinking Casino is one of my absolute favorites. Hobbit was the first books. Okay. Josh was kind of disappointed I got the Ram truck thing in Wreckfest. It is not that strong. I thought it would be better than the bus. What? I am shocked at that as well. That's the new Vanquish shirt. It's going to rain. Just from like Family Guy. It's going to rain. Scarface. Absolutely. Pacino.
About how long
Tombstone,
does
love it.
the flat 6 take to print?
Ooh, Matt, I think Matt said he did it in 21 hours when he did it at a pretty fine level. So it's a long print. There's a lot of pieces, things there. But that's about, and that was on his Prusa. So not on the fast printer. But yeah. And that was before I sent him the transaxle pieces too. So maybe add another 30 minutes. I'd still say you're probably in that 21 hour, 22 hour range.
It's a long print.
Is it? I mean, you don't like the sound of listening to it, but
I do not. Where's your LeBaron, Freddie? That was a lot. That was old. I saw that in the theater.
What?
Freddie Got Fingered.
I saw it in the theater as well, actually. I was in high school when that came out. That came out in 2001, I bet. 2000, yeah.
I don't know. Any suggestions on the worst crawler?
Oh. Any suggestions on what's the worst crawler I could get? I was thinking an Ascender next. I have a TF3. Ooh, okay. TF3's your bar. The Ascender, I mean, there's people that are going to be diehard think that that is one of the worst. I will stand by that. The gearing in it was absolutely atrocious. One of the worst. But there was a lot of positives to it as well. I would say the G-Made Sawback. That would be worst. It's a
Everest 10.
Phillips head hardware, leaf sprung, terrible axles with no steering, like all around. G-Made Sawback, one of the worst. There you go. That is also leaf sprung, so they're in line with your TF3.
What about an Everest 10?
Everest 10 at least was super cheap. Also not a choice I would make. It's basically like an
Venom Creeper.
old knockoff AX10, but it was cheap. So like, Phillips or JIS? Phillips, not JIS, because G-Made is Korean. So, any Tamiya would be the worst. Tamiya has the plus of well done bodies. So, nope, not the worst. The Sawback, also a terrible body. See, you just there's nothing good to say about it.
Venom Creeper. Ironhide, I've been watching this channel too long. Just got an Origin Pro, picking up my SCX10 Pro tomorrow and ordered a King Hauler this week.
I was so surprised how much fun that King Hauler was to build. So I bet you'll super enjoy it. I thought that was a great build experience. I had a lot of fun. But does it have a Dean's plug? Ooh, I don't know. That's a good question. I wonder what the Sawback came with. I would bet that it came with a Tamiya plug, a Molex plug, as it was called. That would be my bet. Something like that.
Tamiya plugs are the winners. How many billions of those were ordered? How dare you? My creeper is a capable little angel.
The first axle to come with the sliding locking differential thing that they tried to put servos on. It was the worst functioning.
Tell me I don't need to buy more Milwaukee pack outs. I'm shopping right now. No, you don't need more Milwaukee pack outs.
You just need more Milwaukee tools.
No.
I've got another tool that what I'm watching for.
I'm buying you that shirt. We don't need any t-shirts, but so my favorite website in the world, shout out if they want to give us a sponsorship. I don't even know what that means. But
yeah, I know you don't. It sounds like you don't know what that means.
It's called Middle Class Fancy.
Yeah.
And it is the funniest shit in the world. Under a rock. Try again. Thank you for the donation. I think some people don't see the whole animation, but either way.
Maybe he did, and he's like, "Hey, your choice in movies is garbage, so you should try again."
Yeah. And then it said it was the Milwaukee, but it said
middle class.
Middle class. Because it's middle class fans that defund the HOA and that Rand and Nance are the two people, and they're like, oh my God, that's so funny.
Yeah. The
what's the difference between J.I.S. and Phillips?
It's I believe the
Casey Crawler
pressure
got
angle.
a pack out today too.
Yeah, they're hard not to. They're so well done.
It's about the angle of the dangle, says Dale C.
Yeah, I believe it's like the pressure angle of the tip. If you get JIS tips and they fit, it will it fits just. It's the glass slipper. You know, you gotta have the right tip.
Wheel of Fortune or Price is Right? Oh my gosh! I mean,
Wheel of Fortune or Price.
I don't know.
Price is Right.
I watch both, but
Wheel of Fortune
probably
is Nicole's game. I can't. Yeah. JF fits so nice on JS. Yeah, you gotta get the right. Just the tip, just for a second, and you'll.
He said, "I didn't. Just bought a sticker. I told you. Go watch Kung Pao."
Kung Pao. I don't know that one. Is that a Bruce Lee flick? No.
Did you see the light up shoes? No, I need to get on my Messenger app and look at that.
Oh yeah. Wheel because of Vanna. I won't do it to Nicole.
Something.
I know. This is there's tension in our household over Vanna.
Yeah. Sweet Home Alhambra. Albrahama.
What?
Albrahama.
Albrahama. Oh yeah.
Took my Traxxas Ultimate Hauler out crawling. It did surprisingly well in Slick Rock. Approach angle was garbage with front bumpers, but very capable.
Yes. The stock tires on those are great. The Traxxas Canyon tires actually do really well. Approach angle, yeah, you're going to see that. Departure angle, probably not that great either. But with that super long wheelbase and all those tires, yeah, some of that stuff, you're going to sail up.
If you were to build something out of wood, what's your screwdriver of choice? Really says a lot about a guy.
What is your screwdriver of choice? Torx.
Oh no, Alar, hello. RC Addiction, who's your new boyfriend? His name's Mario. He's my plumber.
Just checking her pipes. Come, I was like, I thought you were gonna.
I was just
So you're
really
gonna pinch-
impressed.
yeah.
I'm impressed that you had anything.
Adam Van is a robot.
Don't. Please.
If
Oh
you
no, everyone was breaking down on the way to Beat the Creek.
What?
I was going to drive down there. I actually said Beat the Creek, but after seeing all the bad juju and everyone breaking down on the way there, I don't know if I will or not.
Cleaning pipes is the line.
Either way, the fact that he thought about it and said it is funny. Kung Pao's really funny. What do you think of a sticker bomb crawler? What is?
I don't really do stickers. I just like stickers. Like, if you watched the rally video from today, I needed stickers to put on there, and I didn't have any. I had one Vanquish sticker sheet, and that was it. Because I just throw sticker sheets away. I don't keep them. I'm just not a sticker person. Then I needed some, and I was SOL.
Good thing you have a Cricut.
Well, I know, but then I wanted like little decal stickers. And I was like, I know. Bad times.
Can you imitate voice of the girl from the movie? Vanna White is not overrated. She's a gem. She's an American treasure. And we should all... I'm in the process of covering my old TRX4 Sport with stickers for B3. Oh, fun.
Oh my god.
That is fun.
Yeah. Vanna was a knockout 30 years ago. Agreed. Yeah, when she was in her 40s.
Vanna is an angel. Just, God,
They're just real long shots now.
she's a lovely human. Like, just don't. Like, she is a national
I know she's
treasure.
got yarn, and she bakes her neighbor's cookies.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Do you think Vanna was surprised she outlived Betty White? Moose jaw. So no springs in those shocks on purpose. No, I just build at full bump. I want everything up as close as it gets, so I can. That's your worst clearance, situation. So build at full bump. That way you can make sure everything clears at all times. Worst case scenario.
There's Fish. Hey, John.
What's happening, Fish?
Excited to see you. He's just says hi, Nicole.
Yeah, exactly. Just to Nicole.
Excited to see you.
Right? Yeah.
And yes, we're talking about Vanna White.
As random, like, are they talking about Vanna White on this
Well,
seemingly RC?
No, bakes her
show?
neighbor's cookie. No, like, whatever. I had a weed plant named Betty White. It's nice.
You name plants?
Well, strains and things.
Oh, okay. Literally my thought.
Josh never calls me. Josh never calls anyone back.
No, I don't. Let's see. I have 105 voicemails right now. Where you go? 105 voicemails, 40 or missed calls. I don't know which one. 46 text messages and 10,600 emails. 4 Instagram messages currently, 9 other email and 10. I think the Messenger thing just stays at 10. I don't check Messenger either. Like, don't even try it, Dale. Just tried to text me so it would show up.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's see. Josh, are you going to paint the body? Kind of. I'm going to clear coat the body, and then I'm going to have vinyl wrap done for a portion of it, leaving the carbon exposed for the majority of it. So yeah, that is the yeah. It's a good thing Dale's didn't show up. He would have seen what his name's saved as. It's just Dale C.
Yeah. It is.
Everybody else on my phone has full first and last names. Dale's C. I think that Dale's last name is just C.
It is.
Because that's all. Like,
Yeah.
everybody else, first, last name, company name. Like, if I have your name saved, everything is saved.
Delicious tacos and a margarita. Dawson, thanks for sharing, buddy.
When we were at the comp last weekend, we're sitting there and I was helping Joe through everything. And Dawson was there as well. It was at the end of the comp. We were all kind of leaving. I go, Joe, do you know this is Dawson? Do you guys know who each other are? Like,
Oh my gosh.
Like, oh, this is who we play video games with at night. Because Joe and Dawson both
Oh, that's funny.
play Wreckfest with us.
Kevin
so.
Gonzalez says, I have 20,000 emails. Kind of a big deal. People know my name.
People know my name.
They do. Where is Buck Dandy? Yeah.
I know. Yeah, I think I do have... Do I have... Ooh, I have...
Hey, RC Stalker. Fishbill, thank you. Hostess or Little Debbie?
Oh. Ho-Hos are my favorite. Who makes those?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Hostess?
Hostess.
Hostess
yes.
makes Ho-Hos, right?
Yeah, Little Debbie's are the ones that we get that our moms bought our dads for their lunches, like the Star Crunch and stuff. Oh. Oatmeal cream pies and all that.
Yeah. Those, ooh.
I used to buy those.
Those are like right...
I used to buy those for your lunches. And then...
Oatmeal cream pies are like just like right underneath of like...
I always used to get this. Oh my god. Can we see the back of your rig now that you have the red panel?
It's just it's not the actual taillight that will be on there. It'll be translucent, but I needed to check the design. So I printed it in a red filament that I had. But it'll be translucent red, and then there'll be an LED behind it to make it all.
Wait, what'd you do? What is that?
So on a Porsche of this era, the whole back is a taillight.
Oh.
So it will be printed in the appropriate red, transparent
Gotcha.
material, and then with the LED behind it. So Twinkies for the win. Twinkies are like, I'm not going to turn down a Twinkie,
I don't like them. I think
but I'm not
they're
going to
gross.
like seek out a Twinkie.
Little Debbie's the only woman for Alex. We had a hostess.
Nutty Bar.
We had a hostess like shop, like day old bread shop basically. So we'd like go in there and get bread, and it was like right in Mission. And like the cream pies, like the fruit pies, my mom would buy them for my dad, and that was the only time we'd get them. Yeah.
Interesting. Choco Dials.
Oh no!
Never
Who's
heard.
changed theirs? Official Buck Dandy fan club since our favorite candidate for president's a no show.
That's still on the list.
No, we can't call him. He's not in here.
What do you mean
He's
can't call
probably
him?
busy.
Do I have him saved as Buck Dandy? I do. He's in my
Carl Buck Dandy.
Carl Buck Dandy. That's
Outlaw Farmers RC, thank you for the donation. What's up? Have you ever thought about building and comping a 1.9 mini WRCCA? Having so much fun slowly adding deluxe upgrades to my mini Capra. Shout out to my boys at Key City Hobby. Great comp night.
so
Nice.
I did the 1.9 WRCCA stuff, or USRCCA as it used to be called, back in the day when our axles of choice were the low C mini crawler axles. And I just never really enjoyed the class, the smaller stuff compared to the 1/10. So like I haven't really reconsidered that. But with the mini Capra, I feel like I could be persuaded to actually do something there again and give it a shot again. So wait, so you haven't saved in your phone as CBD?
I guess so.
I think I have the business saved in there as well, because again, I try and fill that all out. Because like search.
Why?
Why what?
Why would you fill it all out?
Why not? If you know it, put it in there.
You're a creep.
Data.
Yeah.
What happens in 10 years when I get a message? I'm like, oh, I remember when we used to do that internet show, and
I hope it's just a memory at that point.
it won't be.
I hope it's a distant memory in 10 years.
It's been 15 years, and it'll probably be another.
I just hope that in 10 years I'm like, remember when we used to do those Friday Night Live shows?
Yeah.
But then I won the lottery and peace out, bitches. Not doing shit.
It's just a lottery, and there's still a Friday Night Live, and it's just 30 seconds of you mooning the camera.
Yeah. It would be me like, meh. Here's your Friday night. Bye.
Windshield is done. Well, the windshield frame is done. But
Let's get it, RC. Hi, RC fam. Happy Friday. Nobody thought that was funny, apparently.
yeah, I know. They're all like, well,
Okay.
if we win the lottery, we won't be here either.
Then I'll host them on your yacht in person. Yeah. No. I won't even. I will.
I would be. I would
And
still
I
be
would
doing
take
it.
your laptop and I would throw it into the ocean, preferably the Mediterranean.
Yeah.
Like I know like what the difference in oceans is.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, I think that
I think the one over here is really cold all the time. The one over there is not, and then
the one is blue.
Yeah.
And I really like the color of the houses off the Amalfi Coast. I've seen your brother post a photo of it. That's the only thing I know about it.
I don't even know where or what it is.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I have no idea what kind.
I
Like
think it's by Italy. Someone fact check that. Because I don't 100% know.
stand naked in the desert at noon.
What does that mean? I don't know.
More life advice, just something everyone should always do.
I thought it was like a way to tell time, like a sundial.
You have the sundial.
Yeah.
That ocean's like really wet.
If I win the lottery, I'm buying all the rippers that are for sale. Good idea. Good idea.
Because so you can just be you and Josh in the Facebook group, and I would constantly just post "fuck you, Josh," in like all day, and
Yeah.
so then you just have to mod it all day, like
So,
can't ban us all. I don't know them.
yeah. It's my group now. It's like a majority stockholder share.
Chris Maxwell, thank you for the. So the sundial would be proportionate to the angle of the dangle. Yes, you don't have to You don't have to be rich to do nothing. My cousin's broke and don't do shit.
Yeah. What would you do if you won $1 million? 2 chicks at the same time. Oh, such a good movie.
Poor Perry G. I offended his Tinder sensibilities. I'll have Vanna showcase my rippers. Yes.
She just have to go by once a day and rotate the tires. Bing. Make a little sound.
That's assault, brother. That's our own movie. You can't do that. Watched Flying Cars last night. Loved all the electronic motor sounds with all nitro buggies. Oh my god. They asked me
I'm gonna have to go
They
back
asked
and
me-
note that.
to do the sound effects for it.
Yeah. What movie? That is from Office Space. You gotta be rich. Cousin's broke. You don't do shit. Alex, if I win the lottery, I'm buying a copy of WinRAR. I want to know that person as well. I want to know what kind of person has that kind of money.
What is WinRAR?
It's a program to decompress files.
Oh, that's what you're gonna buy? Cool, Alex.
But you can download it for free.
Blocked.
You can download it for free, and then it just asks you to buy it if you want. You never have to, and it always still works. And we just wonder if anyone's ever bought it. That's a YouTube video right there. I'm gonna buy a copy of WinRAR and see what happens.
What does it do?
You know, like a zip file. You know, never mind.
I don't
No one try and explain.
I don't. That's dumb. Why would I don't get it?
You don't have to. The fly sound effect used for tires.
Alex did it. See, I would probably buy it because I would feel bad.
You would just do it because it popped out.
No, I'd be like, somebody worked really hard on this. Like, they should make money from their endeavors. Only because I
Right, exactly.
now do things that I'm like,
oh.
no, you should definitely. They should.
Let's see. How long have you been watching Grindhard? I've been watching for a few years. Love this. They say true.
This portion of the video is brought to you by Windows for Dummies.
I watch Grind Hard every once in a while. I don't like religiously watch them. But, you know, yeah, they're still interesting. I think I watched them more after they were on Hoonigan doing the turbo system on, maybe it was the Miata? I don't remember. I've seen them for a long time.
She bought it because it was a short link.
Don't click on the long links. Yeah.
I thought you're not supposed to click on the short ones anyway. It's the little ones you're not supposed to click on, right?
I don't know. I can't even give you just like a yes or no.
Well, then we're on like...
I mean, I put...
Jeremiah, that's so nice of you, but I would hope that that is not true.
It's always the little ones that get you. Sneak up on you.
What?
The little links. Mm-hmm. The little ones in general. Small hands. Smell like cabbage. Here we go again.
What?
Anyone see the movie Grind? Nope, never heard of that one.
That sounds like a porno.
I mean, I'm sure that it also is. But great movie. Yeah, never heard. Never click any link. Type them in. Oh. P.
Yeah, no, I would never.
L,
and then I would
Q,
end up like shutting
4,
down
6,
the
6.
grid or something.
Yeah, exactly. Show Nicole tiny URL and blow her. See, I use Bitly in all of my descriptions on the videos. I use Bitly to shorten them because I also get analytics then. It shows me like if people click the link or which ones are getting clicked. It's also like if you ever want to use affiliate links in my channel, you can click on the links in the description and sometimes it will then give me like a percentage of what you spent at like A main or A main if you're Canadian. A main.
Skateboarding movie from the early 2000s.
Oh, did I ever? No. What was the rollerblading movie from like the late 90s where they were always like racing down the hills in LA or San Francisco? That was the one I watched so many times.
Brink.
Brink? Is that what it was called? I haven't seen it. Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
I've seen it.
I don't know, but rollerblading's coming back.
I know.
I saw so many people in San Francisco rollerblading.
Isn't it weird?
Thank you, East Bay Angler. He says I always try to buy from affiliate links.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Gleaming the Cube, Rollerball. Wow, there was quite a few. But Biker Boys, no.
Oh, Biker Boys was so good.
But they all had like wheel like lights on their wheels and stuff. Like
those are the wheels I wanted to get for Suki's.
Oh, that you wouldn't let me get?
Did I say that?
Yeah. The light up rollerblade wheels that I was like, can I please get these for that? And he said no because in the middle of the night, and then I would be pissed.
It's exactly right because you won't even. You're like your Cricut. The power light on the Cricut is so bright, and I'm like, and then you wanted light up wheels.
That damn movie about cost me to get killed on rollerblades.
Huh.
No, okay.
Movie is called Airborne. That sounds...
I don't know.
I'm going to have to look it up now. It was on...
They remade Xanadu?
What was the first Xanadu?
Wasn't that Olivia Newton-John?
I thought it was like a big red dog. Isn't it about a dog?
What?
Isn't Xanadu about a dog?
Clifford?
Yeah, wasn't there Xanadu a dog thing too or something like that?
I think you're thinking of the big one from the Neverending Story. His name was something.
No, there was like a Treyu was Neverending Story.
Yeah.
And the dog was something. But isn't there like... Wasn't it a comic or something, Xanadu, that had a dog?
Clifford.
I remember Clifford.
No.
I'm telling you, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. Cujo. I remember Cujo. Barney is not a dog. Did you? There was a documentary about Everyone Hates Barney. And then I felt real bad about making fun of Barney so much when I was young.
I know, but that's all we did.
We did. We're like,
my mom was like, we cannot watch Barney.
Marmaduke that could be what I'm thinking of.
Wow. The Great Dane comic strip in the paper versus the Olivia Newton-John movie.
Who is Olivia Newton-John?
Sandy from Grease.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's get physical. She also sang that song. Physical.
Did he off himself? No, that was the rumor that we all had heard, but no, he didn't. Death to Smoochie was awesome. Oh, that was a lot. I've seen that, but it's been a while. She's attractive in Australia.
I thought you said she's attractive in Australian, and I was like, I don't know what that means.
She's hot when she says mate.
I heard you can back out the screws in a 10-3 trans to get rid of the clicking. Is that true?
I've never. I don't know that. I've heard that you can flip a gear and that helps. In the end, just pretend it's old truck and it's got a little valve train noise. It'll be fine. Or put in the base camp transmission. There you go. That's.
You still drive your drag slash?
Nope. The drag slash turned into the Santa's sleigh. SLAY. And then it got sold to GC Coop, who lives in Texas, a place where there is no snow. Did he live in Texas? I'm pretty sure. I feel like it was south. I could be very wrong. Either way, it went to somebody else.
Adam, get the newer one, the 2000s ones, because I got the 80s one, but I wanted to get the 80s ones that were polarized, but those are the 2000s.
What are you talking about?
Pit Vipers.
Oh, yeah. She does love her Pit Vipers.
Oh, I do, but I wish I would have gotten the polarized ones.
But then you wanted prescription ones the other day.
Well, I just said that, I just mentioned that they do prescriptions. I would never go, I don't think I would get prescription.
Sunglasses?
Yeah.
Interesting.
5 million diff goop in the trans equals quiet.
A little bit of drag maybe, but shouldn't be bad.
No drag break needed.
Huh. I mean, I can do this.
Texas.
Hey. Oh, GC Coop is here.
Yeah.
Yay. What's happening? Yeah, there you go.
He sent us some really nice cups.
Yeah, he sent us the narwhal cup.
Oh my gosh. My nephew is coming here in a few weeks, and I have not, told him that he had his own cup here. He's so excited.
He loves narwhals.
We kind of forced that on him, but yeah. We all have narwhals, and then that was he said one time, and we thought it was
it's the
funny.
hummingbird thing?
It's a hummingbird thing, yeah.
Yeah. There you go. That makes sense.
Yeah.
How fast does your new build go? Would it be good for drag? You talking about that thing? Probably not good for drag. It is small. So compared to drag slashes and things like that, it is very fast.
I'm calling it diff goop from now on.
Have you taken off any killer jumps? Only the ones that are. Let me tell you, the running footage was limited because I hammered it pretty good, and only today did I notice some of the carnage. Lost a dog bone in the back and blew out one of the hexes. So, yeah. Will Emmett make an appearance? Oh, probably. If I know we have a outing planned one of the Fridays, that there will not be a show. But we'll be
Narwhal and jelly, that's a thing. Okay, I'll get those.
Will he be here for 2 Fridays?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. I wondered where that cat was. He's been sleeping back there the whole time.
Oh, look at him.
Bubba?
He's fine. Yeah, those barrel rolls were dope. I'm glad that I caught them on video. So, but it was fun. It was a fun video. It did well. And, we did that a while ago, and we just both finally had time to get it all planned out and put up. I think we did that, 3+ weeks ago?
What?
The rally thing? The build? 24-hour build? You didn't notice. It's okay.
Yeah. Was I here?
Yeah.
Then that would have been probably 3 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, because it was before you had done your girls' trip.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I did a mud bath in Calistoga,
God, you sound fancy.
which is like the poor man's Napa, basically. So we did the cheapest mud bath we could find so that we could use the hot springs because we didn't stay at a place that had hot springs. And so we were like, oh, we're so excited. We're going to do that. And then we went in, and it is straight up like peat. Like, smells like shit, basically, and feels like hot manure. And you get in, and I was laying there, I was like, I can't do it. I don't think I can do this. And I was like getting kind of claustrophobic because you like kind of sink down into it, and it just smells like shit, and it's hot. And we were tasting like we were at the wine tasting the day before, and like I was so hungover, and I was just like laying in this super. I was like, oh God, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Yeah.
And then I finally did.
That's not mud.
It was not mud. No,
Yeah,
it was not mud. It's no.
Buddy, bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad. Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color?
Oh my God.
Nicole, how was Alcatraz? Oh, that's right. You called me when you were doing your Alcatraz thing while I was on this stream.
I did?
Yeah, or like you guys were waiting for the boat.
Oh, yeah. Alcatraz was fine. It was fine. It was fun.
Was it?
Yeah.
Would you go do it again right now? You got free tickets.
No. No, we had been, like, we didn't plan it that well, so we found a few, like, breweries and margaritas and fancy drink places before, and then we, like, got on the boat and we were starting to kind of crash, and they were like, you cannot buy drinks on the way to Alcatraz, and we were all like, what?
This house is a prison!
Like, get me off this boat! And then we, did it, and then, it was fine. There was a lot of seagulls.
A lot of sea. There's my buddy.
Yeah.
He finally woke up.
Yeah. So, it was fun, though. It was cool. It was interesting. We went to some places I don't know that we were supposed to be, but nobody told us no, so we kept going. People followed, and then, yeah.
Well, most people only go to that prison once.
Yeah. No, it was only open for like 20 years or something. Silly.
Seagull with one leg. That's right. You sent me a photo of that, and I showed it on here.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
It was pretty funny.
It was funny because there were so many seagulls. Oh, hi, Bob. You're so happy.
Cat butt. I know. Laid enough in the stream. It didn't have to be censored.
Hey, wait. Aren't you supposed to be building rigs for a certain comp?
Yeah, but at this point, the work that I have to do cannot be done while I'm on a stream.
We're only doing one car.
Yeah, and at this point, there might only be one. Nah, there'll definitely be at least two.
Doubt it. Where are you going?
I'll get at least two done. Maybe all three. We'll see. So, going to procrastinate. So, Wreckfest? There's a chance because I might be too tired to do design work tonight anyway.
Yeah.
So, maybe some Wreckfest, yeah. I'll let you run my C2. Yeah. Did you see the walruses?
Oh, we saw the sea lions. Yeah.
Sea lions.
Yes.
Not walrus.
They were actually there this time. Yeah, we went down to the pier because I love. Oh yeah, we went to the Buena Vista that morning and we didn't have to drive, so we started with Irish coffees at the Buena Vista.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
My class 2 plans. I have a truck that is like my normal comp truck here, but it is not a pointed truck at all. It's very stripped down.
Mon 14 class 2. There you
I
go.
could pretty easily get that truck pointed out, throw all the stuff on it that I need, and then I would be driving a truck that I'm even somewhat familiar with, which is...
There's a wall full of trucks behind you, yeah.
I know. So, I could have a class 2 done fairly quickly.
I think it's like June 2nd.
Yes.
That weekend.
It's Nicole's birthday.
Oh,
That's gonna be so fun.
Let's just not. I'm not gonna go. I don't want to go.
You're going. You're
I don't
going.
I don't want to go.
Yep. Nicole's
That's not
birthday.
fun for
Over.
me.
I'm gonna put a speaker on my drone and just fly it around, letting people know.
I bought some AHA the other day, grocery shopping,
Very
and tried
good.
it. It needs to be called Naha.
AHA is fantastic. I'm fully on board with AHA as well.
Will you have a second class one?
Chris, it will happen.
How likely is it that class 3 will just be class 2 with 5.25s?
It's a possibility. It's a possibility. But if I can't get a rear steer set up, like ready and done for it, like, you know. So is Mrs. Musha taking a carry-on truck for you? Ooh, does she have an availability for an extra carry-on?
No, she can carry on. No, don't make her do that. I love Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Is that the place with the benches you love?
I sat on some awesome benches in San Francisco, and I was like, oh, I should take a picture. I should send to Josh, because I love this bench. And they were like, what are you talking about? I'm like, nothing. I was like, could you take a picture of me on this bench for Josh? And they're like, why? Never mind. Like, you literally never, ever want us to take a picture of you.
Yeah, like,
And they're like, why would you want it on this bench? J.R. Lawson, thank you for the donation. What about making your class 3 build a 24-hour mayhem build? Might not point out, but will be built. Chris, is she? Hello,
it's
friend.
a possibility.
Braden Scales here. Does she actually like benches? I mean, I don't know. I just like commented on a bench one time. Oh no, that was Chattanooga.
Yeah, there it was.
Chattanooga had cool benches.
That was the city of benches. That for her. Are you a rooster guy? Never dig? For competition, yes. For my normal trail rigs, nope. Love dig. Dig is the way for me. She is willing. Ooh, that could be a thing, Moose Jaw.
No.
Could be a thing. Brazen Scale. Yes, thank you for joining. Finally, we did talk about you quite a bit earlier. Only good things.
Who?
Brazen Scale.
Oh yeah, how you're a fanboy.
You know. So it is. It is what it is.
Since I'm turning 50 next year, do I get a C3 Corvette or a motorcycle? Well, a C3 Corvette. Because
C3. Yeah, just do the C3. It's a better idea.
Just got
You know.
done cutting out the new Proline VW body. Almost looks like your 911.
Yeah, right? It is. It's. As Clarkson always said, right?
What? Moose Jaw is a history teacher in high school, I believe, right?
Yes. Yes. Some sort of history. American literary.
Oh, shut up. It's just history. History's history. Where'd you go?
More power.
Okay.
So,
I'm
what,
out.
you're done?
Yep.
Yeah, it's almost 8 o'clock anyway. I ended last week at 8 o'clock. It's a possibility this week, but I'm gonna probably talk about actual RC things for a little while.
Gotcha.
So
Peace out, Girl Scouts. Have a wonderful weekend.
everyone say goodbye to Nicole.
Bye.
Bye, Nicole.
Bye.
We'll see it. What the hell was that? I don't know.
Sounds like something.
I know. We'll see. The best Porsche crawler in the world. Yeah. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Fantastic. The coffee did help tonight. I will say that.
Good.
I need it. Will you grab me a bubbly, though? Every time Nicole goes to the kitchen for anything, I'm like, hey, by the way.
You just think of things.
Yeah. I'm like, while you're in there, you know what I could use? I didn't need, but now you remind me. Josh, what happened to Suits? I don't know what, honestly.
I could use some fresh
Like-
baked chocolate chip cookies not right now at 11 p.m.
Yeah. Like, you know what? You could make cookies. Yeah, that would be a good idea. I know you're tired. You're getting ready for bed. But while you're up. I don't know what happened to Suits. As the same thing that happens to a lot of people in the hobby is they are good at something. They go all in. They take on too much. Can't handle have issues, customers, reputation, and then things crash and people go away. I've seen it happen about 1 billion times. Happens all the time with chassis fabricators. I mean, all the time. So can you leak some paint colors? What does that mean? I don't even know. Do you mean for this? What the paint colors will be? The paint, the only thing that will be sprayed on here will be clear. What will get put on in vinyl? Let's see. I don't know how I would give you hints. I don't know how to give you a hint. Like, it's so off the wall that, like, it just the paint colors aren't even that crazy. Like, they're kind of regular, not orange. Nope, I don't think any orange. And so it's on a theme. Matt chose his theme early, before I think we started fabrication, like serious fabrication. And now I've got to the point where, like, I need to choose mine. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to play off of what Matt decided and go that route. So there you go. Yeah. It's going to be, it'll be fun. But it's purely a play off of Matt's. That is why. And Matt's, I don't think anybody would guess for Matt. Like, yeah. Tiger striped orange and blue. Yeah. It's all hockey themed. He's going to be the Toronto Maple Leafs, and I'm going to be another hockey team, Detroit Red Wings. Boom, thought of one. Whew. Is that the only other? Panthers. Isn't Florida Panthers? They're hockey, right? No. Panthers are football. I went to some hockey games when I was very young in Florida, and I don't remember who they were. I went to a game or a match, whatever you call it, a bout. Matt's is the Red Moose. Nope, that's his class 2. He has not talked about Chicago Blackhawks. That's another one, right? Lightning? Just go with a KC team. Mavericks, but they're not. What's professional hockey? NHL? They're not NHL. They're like whatever league would be under that. Terrence and Philippines. Pittsburgh Penguins. That's a good one. I could remember that. Another hockey team. Not much of a sports ball guy. I just, yeah. St. Louis Blues. San Jose Sharks. That's right. I hear people say about that. I hear about that. Man, yeah. He's only good. The Kings? Wait, isn't that basketball? But yeah. Not a sports ball, it's a puck. Same. All the same. Get the thing into the other thing and you get a point. Or multiple, depending on who it is. Warriors. Yeah. You are killing me, Moose Jaw says. Yeah. The Mighty Ducks. How? Absolutely. I should. Wait, there's an actual Ducks, though, right? Who's the Ducks? Isn't somebody the Ducks? Eric Baker, what's happening, sir? Las Vegas Knights, never heard of them. Josh, which 3D scanner do you like better between the two you currently have? Well, I will say that this one, the CR Scan Ferret, so far seems easier to use, and the results seem to be as good as needed for the type of use that I'm doing. Like for bodies, because I'm scanning mainly bodies. What I have not done is I'm not trying to scan an item so that I can make it complete and then print. So that's the thing that I'm like, I'm not doing or haven't got to. So I'm like, "Grr." So it's a tough one for me to say exactly. But so far, for like the things that I'm doing, this CR Scan Ferret seems to be a solid choice and seems to be a little bit easier on processing power. Okay. Technically, it says you can use it with a phone, but it's got to be an Android, and they want a high power phone. So, that's a thing as well. But so you're saying you scanned the Toyota bot? What's going on, Tim? Haven't done that yet. The only thing I've scanned with that has been the 24-hour truck, and because it was a quickie. I think the problem is that those Toyota bodies, what I'm finding is that there's so many parts to it to get it fit with the interior that's going to be maybe harder than I thought. The Sacktown Needle Jockeys. The Avs. Colorado Avalanche, right? Denver Avalanche? Somebody's an Avalanche. Florida Panthers are playing the Maple Leafs in playoffs. Hey, see, the Panthers aren't the Panthers also a football team? Someone. Android and high-powered phone doesn't correlate. Totally agree. iPhone for life. Don't even bother green bubble texting me, Dale C. Freaking, of course he would be an Android person. We all know you scanned the Mon 14 body. Now that I shaved my beard, I should try and scan my face again. iPhone for life. Yep. iPhone. This is an iPhone house. Get on that level. I know. Of course, Alex says my phone is an Android and high powered. I'm not even a hockey fan, and Josh finds your hockey knowledge embarrassing. It's like, yeah, hockey, not gonna lie, I don't watch many sports. I could name a good handful of basketball, baseball, football, in general. Many. Hockey, like, I used to play NHL on like N64. It's probably the last time I paid attention to hockey stuff in general. So, my 6-year-old Android runs just fine. So, the only reason that I end up with any, like, knowing that the Avs are in Colorado, the only reason I know is because of, like, friends who are fans and, like, post going to games. Jason Hensel was, like, the founder of RC Crawler, all of that. Facebook friends of mine, I see him and the family going to Avs games a lot. So I'm like, oh, Avalanche. I see it all the time. So I see it. It's the only reason. I'm surprised when you guys don't type in the model of your freaking Android phones in here, that it doesn't just come up in like Comic Sans, or like the curly font that people with, when I see like screenshots of people who are running Androids and they've got like the stupid font, I immediately judge you. I'm like, it's a terrible font choice. I can't believe you read your feeds with that font. Ugh. Get out of here with that. If you're one of those squiggly font people, raise your hand and I need to know. Just out yourself. Come clean. You'll feel better. As an Android user, I also judge those people with stupid fonts. Thank you. I can at least respect your position on that now. Standard font for me. Nope, not me. Okay. All right. My wife. Oh. Papyrus. Yes. God. Phoenix. Font? What's that? Typeface, I think technically. Gotta go get off to watch Empire Strike. Oh, Eric. Star Wars. Get. I'm old. Standard font, just 2x. Reasonable. Carolina Panthers is the end. Okay, so knew it. There is both. Hobby room. Okay, RC question on it. Your thoughts on clearing windows on RTR bodies with sticker windows? Seems like glow fuel outperforms most paint removers. Input. Nitro fuel worked so well on the Axial base camp body for me. It cleared it fantastic. Looked super clear. But then when I tried the same nitro fuel on the Traxxas body, absolutely hazy. Worked terrible. And yeah, it was like it's barely what I excuse myself. Barely legible. I wouldn't do that normally. I apologize for, anyone who is offended by my poor manners. So there you go. No RC questions, please. This is an iPhone chat. Bartender, this one's cut off. I've had cold brew coffee and bubbly. So yes. You do realize that those fonts are changeable on iPhones, right? Are they? Either way, they shouldn't be, and nobody does. Just Google IBM PS1 PC. Have it boxed up and worked back in 1999. Plus, it was DOS. I think I could have. That was around that. Yeah, I believe that. Back in Josh's day, there was only one font, and it was a handwritten note. Josh switches to squiggly font. Can you? Crap, I'm doing a Traxxas Defender. Yeah, Hobby Room. I don't know what to tell you there. You could be... I can't say that it's going to work for you or not. What Matt did, though, 24 Hours Mayhem, he posted up, cut out the window, glued a new piece of Lexan in. That, if I was doing that again, that's what I would do. You can try it. I think that I remember when the Defender came out, people doing it. But I don't know. I can't tell you. Scan that stash and share it with everyone to put in the front of their crawlers. Jeremiah, thank you, sir. Did you know that the Apple logo on the back of the phone is a touch-sensitive button? I use it to turn my flashlight on. I think that is not true. I think that is actually about the gyro on the inside, and you can actually just tap on the back to turn that on. I don't think that it is touch sensitive there in general. I think that it's just the phone, and it will respond to that in that acceleration direction. And I think you turn that on in the accessibility menu, right? But yes. Do you ever write cursive anymore? I do not, but that is all Nicole writes in. She doesn't print at all, so it's all cursive, and it is very hard to read. I wonder if she's written anything in my notebooks. Let's see if I can. Sometimes she does. Yep. So, Nicole's handwriting stick. Oh, look at that. Buck Dandy for president. Buck Dandy would be proud. But she only writes in cursive. My writing is also trash, but I print. So yeah. So only writes in fancy. Yeah. You're an engineer also, you must print. Yeah, print is all I write in. And it's bad, so also engineer. Your handwriting looks like my handwriting. Trash. I too write in chicken. I'm sure many of us are the same, but I'm thinking faster than I'm writing, so I'm like just skipping letters and just like, what was I doing? Like that is not even how I know how to spell that. How did I get? I can type so much faster than I can print. Like on my iPhone, I can sit here and type a message without looking at the phone, and faster than I can usually write. Jibs. So I saw you lock the diffs on the Fortec. Did you only do the rear? Would locking just the rear help it with drifting? I was thinking of doing the same. I locked front and rear. I don't know that it was the right choice or not. I didn't do any back-to-back testing whatsoever. So I just locked it all and sent it. Buck Dandy, the legend is... What did I miss? You just missed a note with your name in it, written by Nicole. So, Josh is a teenage girl with a mustache. In your printing, do you ever use lowercase? Yes, I do use case. So, unlike a lot of engineers that write in like strictly just uppercase, I do write in case. But voice to text, never. I shouldn't say never. I use voice to text when I can't spell something close enough for autocorrect to get me to the right word, like restaurant. Yeah, like restaurant. So, tabernacle, things like that. Buck Dandy, legend in his own mind. I note with my name. I was trying to see if Nicole had ever written anything in here because we were talking about the difference between print and cursive, and I was just flipping through this. And the first page that I come to that Nicole had written in is a note that says, sticker sheet, add Buck Dandy for president, vote for Buck Dandy. I write in hieroglyphics. Yeah. So I don't know if any of you use swipe on your keyboards, but well, that is awesome. But I only use it if I'm driving and texting, which I never do, multiple times a day, or when I'm very tired and in the morning and like with one hand, like still in bed and just like. Or when autocorrect messes up your text to talk, some hilarious responses. Yeah, I got a message this today, and I don't know if it was a text to type mix up or if it was an autocorrect thing on their phone. It's a running joke around the office of all the ways people misspell Phoenix. Like the VS410 Phoenix, people just misspell how it's typed. And I have a lot of the common misspellings in the search tags so that when people mess up and miss a letter or type it phonetically, things like that, that they can still get to it. Well, today I got one that was like, should I get the VS410 penicillin or should I get the Ultra and get the... I was like, penicillin. That's a new one. So yeah. My wife is in medical and has to sign lots of documents. My kids could easily forge her signature for any note or letter with a teacher need. Yeah. My dad, growing up, my mom did like all of the books for many of my dad's like business stuff. And my dad traveled and worked a ton, so he was not home a lot. So she had a stamp made of his signature. Like, signed. Done. Where's Dad's stamp? Need a note, permission slip signed because you forgot to ask. Done. The vanquished Phoebe, voice to text. I write with a fat nib. Ooh, nope. See, that's the problem. I'm a fine nib person on just about anything. Fenix is a super common one. That's one of the most common. But fine nib, the way to go on the fountains here. TWSBI. TWSBI. 580 diamond. Such a good pen. The Fenix. We don't get that one as much. 1E. Fenix. Fee is. Here we go again with the freaking bougie pen. Did I bring my backpack in? I didn't. I think I have my Lamy Safari with me as well. Phonics, yep, that's one. No, there's people don't get fancy by throwing the Y and the C. No, it's more just like this is how it sounds. Like I know what the name of it is, I just don't know how to spell it. Like Arizona, never met her. Phoenix, it's something like this. Did you actually work on anything tonight? Nope. Zero. Hooked on Phoenix worked for me. You can write so much faster with a ballpoint pen. No. These pens just flow. I have no idea what a nib really is. Just heard Josh say it. That's what she said. Nib as in like the point of your pen. Like on a fountain pen, it's that metal piece at the end. That's a nib. It's a fine nib on this one. On my Lamys, I've got interchangeable ones that I mean, this is interchangeable as well, I guess, but possibly. I never have. But yeah, it says F for fine. So what's next on the build schedule after Road to the Rockies? Oh, I don't really know. I haven't even thought about it, I guess. Like I have so many things, but I couldn't answer that. So yeah, you know, I didn't know Josh could cosplay as Ari. I guess I do have Axial Fest coming up. You know what, 2 months after. So that's like adjustable nibs a thing. Not that I know of, just interchangeable. Another monthly mayhem just to stress Matt out. Oh, I know. Yeah. He's prototyping that face caterpillar. There's always prototypes of things. That's the thing. I'm like, what are you prototyping? Something that's not going to come out for 3 months. So I can't tell you that. Anyone see the new Kyosho 1965 Buick Riviera? Regal from Kyosho. Yeah, it looks fantastic. Absolutely. Oh, actually, there is a possibility of something after. A monthly mayhem-esque thing. I want to kind of get that idea flushed out and got to talk to one company first, see if they would be in to possibly include others again. I don't know if they will be because it's a pretty expensive ask of what would need to be provided to people to have them participate, because yeah, it's one of those things. Like it's gonna be, you have to be like, okay, we have these 6 people and maybe it's one that we only do like 4 people, like 4 people total, like, but you're gonna need to give each of them like $1,500 worth of stuff each. Will they have comp-worthy trails for the SCX Pro at Axial Fest? That's a good question. I don't know that I would trail ride a Pro. I guess you could. Yeah, I guess what you could. I don't know though. I don't know if they will. That's a good question. Clamshell headlights, so cool. I don't know what clamshell headlights are. Oh, on the Buick. That makes sense. Dear companies, perhaps you've heard of me. I have this little channel. The companies are the company is aware we have a relationship. I'm not saying which company that is, but this would be this would be the style of challenge that we have not done before in a pretty interesting way. We'll see. I sent it to Matt this week. I was like, hey, how about this? It's RC Four-Wheel Drive. We get it. They who shall not be named. But the reason that I don't say what company or what product is because if they're not in, no big deal. I could go to another and pitch the same idea and it would work nearly the same. Likely or even easier. Who knows? You never know. But it's a good idea. The company CEO uses squiggly fonts. Deals off. I could see it. Let me tell you, I'm not talking to the CEOs. That's not who I deal with. Very rarely. I mean, spoiler, it's J Concepts. So great, Josh gets his low itch scratched. Nope, that wouldn't be that much money. So we'll see. We got a lot of time, and but I think maybe I work on getting it sorted, so that after Road to the Rockies, bam, it's on. Maybe I take a little break. We'll see. There's so many things to do. But anyway, I think we are going to call it tonight a little early here. Maybe I'm going to play some Wreckfest. See who's still up for that. And yeah, call it for the night though. I'm a little too tired to do any design work and maybe take your wife out for a night on the town. Maybe that's not a bad idea. Josh's break is building a basher. That's kind of, yeah, exactly, right? So, anyway, I'm going to call it for tonight. Appreciate all of you for joining tonight. It's a good time. And yeah, that's going to do it. I hope you all have a good weekend. And what day will I see you? Tuesday for the news. I don't think I have anything coming before that. Tuesday for the news, Wednesday for Road to the Rockies. Oh, so much stuff to do. Good night. See you guys next time. Bye.